Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. And like always, the purpose of my channel it is just to show you how you can do certain work related to upholstery. In this video, not in the section. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. That way, when I upload a new video, you will receive a notification. What do you see on your screen? It is a sun visor. This sun visor belongs to the Hammer H2, and I will show you how you can replace the old material. I will show you the whole process. And one thing right here, you see it doesn't have a hole for the screw to remove this sun visor from the car. It have a trick. You have to push it, and then at the same time pull it, and that's the way you will remove the sun visor from the car. I will make it a little bit different. You can see it is sealing in there. I will put a stitch and you will see the whole process. How you can remove this plastic. In order for me to wrap it with the new material, I have to remove this plastic. How? Just pull it. Just pull it straight. Don't pull it to your side. Don't bend it because you might end up breaking. And that's the last thing that you don't want to happen. So I just pull it and then I pull it hard. You can see that plastic is out. Just pay attention, my friend, how you are removing that plastic, because you have to put it back. In case you think you are not going to remember, take your phone, take picture or take video, and that way you will have, in case if you remember how to put it back. I never recommend you to put the new material on top of the old one, so always remove the old material. It's so simple and easy to do it. You can wrap this sun visor out of vinyl, fabric, leather, any material that you want, and the process will be the same. If you are using leather, leather is kind of heavy and that will require more patience, more time, but at the end, the process will be the same. Pay attention right here. This sun visor have a mirror. That mirror is attached to that board with some plastic clip. Just be careful, especially if the sun visor is old. Why? Because those plastic might be toasted and will be so easy to break it and so hard to put it back. So be careful. Just cut the material all around. You see what I'm doing right here, cutting the material. And this is the simple way to do it. There are 3 ways how you can wrap this sun visor with new material. 3 ways. I am showing you one of them. So I already cut them all around and I'm removing all the old material that is still in there. So make sure to remove everything, clean it really good. This is the material that I will use. This is a 1/8 of an inch thickness. It's headliner material, and you can see it helped a lot. I cut it with extra 1 inch all around. You can give it 3/4 of an inch. I don't recommend you to give like a 1/2 inch extra. No, give it more than that. Where you can give it like 1/2 inch extra all around, if you are using leather, you can give like 1/2 inch. But even though I don't recommend you to do it, it's better to have an extra than to be short. And I just glue it. See, I am not pulling. I just fold it and stick those two material together. I will make some cut right here. Why am I making those cuts? Well, because I need to mold that material according to the shape of that board. I am using the same board. I am not replacing the board. Why? Because the board is in good condition. Sometimes when the board is all bended and beat up and broken, I replace it. I think you have seen me replacing those boards. Not a big deal. One thing right here that you have to keep in mind is because it is thick material and 2 pieces or 1/8 board, 1/8 of an inch thickness board, your machine has to be for upholstery, heavy duty machine. See, I am cutting the excess material. I always do that. I recommend you to do the same. You don't want any extra bump in there to interference when you are sewing. Let's just keep folding the material all around. Put glue right here. Just make sure that little piece that I cut glue into that board. and I keep folding. When I fold it, will create a little a wrinkle, and at the end I will cut it. I will make it flat, that area right there. Like I say, try to reduce to the minimum bump, and same thing right here. So I already glue it, and you can see it. Here is the thing. He will require a little bit of experience when you are sewing that sun visor. And your machine has to be heavy duty for upholstery. Like I say, there are 3 ways how you can wrap this sun visor with new material. See? Place it exactly right there. I will take in 1/8 of an inch. Sometimes I can take a 1/4 of an inch, but this time I will take in with that stitch 1/8 of an inch, and I go slow. As you can see it slow because it's thick, the material, and a lot of people use like magnet to guide with the stitch. That way the stitch coming straight, especially right here. But check this out. Check my right hand. I place the 2 fingers right there and I don't move it. I am using my left hand to manipulate the sun visor. See, I am controlling the sun visor with my left hand. To do this requires skill, but if you practice, you will get that skill sooner or later. So I recommend you to practice it. You will see that stitch, how straight it is. And check this out, you can see the stitch. See, it's straight. It's just about skill. How would you get that skill? Practice it. Practice it will give you that skill. So I touch in the edge of that mirror right there. I know where the edge it is, and I will mark 1/2 inch in from that edge. After I mark it, I will cut it. And I will make 4 more split, 1 on each corner, just enough to fold the material and bring that plastic mirror out. Okay, you see me giving like 1/2 inch extra from the edge, right? Now you see me trimming a little bit. I recommend you to do the same. Check this out. This is a spatula. It is thin spatula, and I put my hand on top of the mirror. Why do you think I put my hand on top of the mirror? And I am creating pressure with my hand. Well, because this sun visor is sold, those clicks might be toasted. If I don't put my hand on top of the mirror holding that plastic, might be a big chance that the spatula go all the way through it and hit those click plastic that I hold in the mirror and break it. So I am trying to prevent that to happen. What happens if I break those click? If you break 1 click, it's not a problem. If you break 2, you can still do it. But if you break 3, you will see the mirror, it is loose. If the mirror it is loose or it is start coming apart, when you open that lid that is covered the mirror, will be a big chance that the mirror coming completely apart from that board, and you don't want that to happen. So that's why I am putting my hand on top, and I am not just putting my hand, I am creating pressure because I am pushing with the spatula and I am holding with my other hand. You're going to do the same thing all around. Targeting that material under that plastic mirror. Not a big deal. Out of vinyl, fabric, leather, the process will be the same. You have to be more patient if you are using leather. You can see it nicely. And then just clean it with the heavy duty degreaser. And then I will put this plastic exactly like the way it was. On one side, it is the mirror. On the opposite side, you have to put this plastic. Little by little, you will see the plastic stop on the way in. But if that is the case, just push it little by little, move it until the plastic go in. You can see the plastic is going in a little by little. Make sure to line up that plastic pin. You have to get inside a hole, and you will hear a click, and that means it's locked. To make sure this sun visor or this plastic doesn't come out, I am putting silicone. It is necessary to put silicone? I will say no, but I am doing just to make sure 120% that it's not going to come out. I spill silicone outside that area and I am cleaning it immediately. I don't want any remains of silicone in there, because the customer might say something if he see it. And I just hit it, and that plastic is in all the way, my friend. You saw me wrap this sun visor with new material. The process, it is not that hard. It will require a skill on the sewing process only, but the rest, it is so easy. In case if you are learning these beautiful trades and you are going to start to doing something like this, because you don't have experience, might be a challenge for you. Believe me, might be so hard for you, and I understand that part. You never done it before, and this is your first time maybe. The video, it is to help you how you can approach something like this. Thank you, my friend, for watching this video. I hope you enjoy it. If that was the case, don't forget to hit the like button. My friend, if you have been watching my video for a long time and you haven't subscribed to my channel, feel free to do it. Believe me, you will learn a lot. And not only that, hit the like button and hit the bell and notification. Why it is so important to click the notification bell? Here is why. When I upload a new content on my channel, you will receive a notification. That's why it is so important to click the notification bell and subscribe. So thank you. See you soon on the next video. Stay tuned.